What is up everyone, Nicktrust Gaming here. In today's video, I'm going to be doing something a bit different. As you could probably tell from the thumbnail, this is going to be an ARC video. And so we have this client called Unleashed. This client only works for the version of ARC that is on Windows 10 or Windows 11. And if you're using Epic Games or Steam, it will not work. Basically meaning it is the Xbox version of the game, but this client only works on PC. It is currently working for update 942.22. The people who made Unleashed are constantly maintaining the client, meaning that they are constantly updating the client. So in this video, I will be going over some of the features. I can't go over all the features as there are many features, but I'll try to go through all the main ones. This has to be one of the more solid clients I've ever used. If you're interested in this client and want to see what it has to offer, then please stay tuned. Starting off, you can open up the menu by pressing the insert key. Here you can find all of your options, and you can actually scroll down on some of these tabs that you see on the left. So really quickly, I'm going to load into a single player game so I can show off some of the options. Before I load in, I'm going to show off the menu. You can go ahead and click on these arrows. It will lead to a drop-down menu, giving you options regarding the category. You can go ahead and go through this and set up a preference. So you could set up your color preferences, what you want your enemies to be, what you want your enemy dinos to be, and any kind of loot, you can set that up as well. There have been many times where I've been running around on the beach, and using this, I was able to find different bodies just laying around asleep or dead. And it was easy, free beginner's loot. Now, in a second here, I'm going to go ahead and show you that you can actually save your preferences in a config. You can save multiple preferences, and you can also load them easily. Every time you go to load up the game and to use the menu, you could just load your preference and it should be saved as it was. In the visual tab, there are many options that you can use. Using visuals that will basically use low memory, making it run better on your system, and also giving you a PvP advantage. One setting that makes it look like you're on mobile, and another option that basically takes away the ocean. These I find very interesting and also very useful. For your draw crosshair, I wouldn't really change the offset. You can change the size and thickness. Also, the color, you can go ahead and change that as well. If you hover over the options, they should give you some insight onto what they do. Basically, everything in ESP is pretty self-explanatory. Though, if you do have any questions, I'll be leaving their Discord in the description below. Moving on to Aimbot. For some reason, it seems to only work when it is open, the menu. So if you're going to use Aimbot, make sure the menu is open. You can go ahead and tuck it into a corner of your screen. Also, that circle that you see on my screen, that is where the aimbot will begin to become active. You can change the size of this, but whenever they are in that radius is when the aimbot will begin to work. Also, I suggest changing the keybind to aimbot, but it is pretty much all preference. One thing that is really overpowered about this client is that you can actually give yourself levels in servers. It will go through all the dino dossiers and give you the levels to them. Using this, you can easily get to level 100. For many, unfortunately, there is a price to this, but honestly, I can't blame them because they are constantly updating the client and keeping it maintained. My best suggestion would be to try it out, go for the 15 if you are very interested in this client. This way you can get your character to level 100 and you can try it out. I'd like to thank Trust Music for making me music instead of me having to use the YouTube library. Plus the music here, the lo-fi, just sounds a lot better. So if you like the sounds, the musics, then go ahead and feel free to check them out. Any support is greatly appreciated. I was going to go more in detail with this video and make it longer, due to time, and I'm not sure if this will do very well on YouTube anyways. Since I had it, I might as well show it off, as they kindly gave me a free trial. If I were going to use an ARC client at all, it would have to be this client. I don't really trust things that are free, and this client just has so many options to offer, and overall just works really well. And that is pretty much everything that I want to show you. Everything will be in the description. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.